Big mess left in Hamden this morning. Robert sent us this picture, a tree crashing down in this house. You can see just how much force came with it to do that much damage. And this was not the only house in Hamden hit with storm damage. Hamden is where we find News 8's Brian Spiros. Good morning, Brian.
Good morning, Kent. I can tell you that Hamden is an absolute mess. Trees and power lines down all over the place. Right now, we are inside Sleeping Giant State Park, literally right across from Quinnipiac University. And I want you to stop what you're doing, and I want you to take a look at this behind me. This right here gives you an idea of the damage that was done during this storm yesterday. And I'm willing to bet that the National Weather Service is going to be pretty interested in examining this area when they assess whether or not this was a tornado. Trees completely uprooted. There has to be more than 100 of them here. Others snapped like twigs. And to make matters worse, there are cars buried down in these trees. People probably here at the park when all of this came in and the trees came crashing down. It is an absolute mess. It looks like an explosion happened right in this site. So again, if you're just joining us, you are looking right now live inside Sleeping Giant State Park right across from Quinnipiac. This is one of the most heavily damaged areas we have seen all morning. Let's get to some reported pictures that viewers also sent in to us, which shows the damage. You can see trees came crashing down on top of homes, causing a significant amount of damage. As Alyssa had just mentioned a few moments ago, part of Route 10 from northern Hamden going north into Cheshire is closed right now because of down lines and trees in that area as well. So if you drive that way for your commute, you're going to want to find a detour, or it may take you longer to get to work. I spoke to a group of girls who came down along Mount Carmel Avenue earlier this morning to just take a look at all of the damage, and here's what one of them had to say.
It's absolutely crazy. When I said tornado warning last night, I didn't really think we would actually get something this serious. And then driving around, being turned around so many times, it's a mess. Hamden is a mess right now.
That is the best way to describe it. If we can come back live now at Sleeping Giant State Park. Again, the damage left behind from this storm. You could see trees uprooted, other trees snapped in half. And again, there are cars down there buried in all of this debris that's been left behind. I checked in with UI just a short time ago. Roughly 1,000 customers are without power right now. No word on how long it's going to take to get everyone back up and running. But as you just saw, crews certainly have their work cut out for them today. Reporting live this morning from Hamden, I'm Brian Spiros. Back to you in the studio.